Good morning friends, welcome to BioBuster channel. In the previous video we have started with the chapter number 12, photosynthesis. We have seen the introductory part of photosynthesis, that is the structure of a chloroplast, then photosynthetic pigments, etc. In this video we are going to proceed towards the light reaction or the light reaction, in which the first point is the mechanism of photosynthesis. In this, we are going to see the discoveries by different scientists in the mechanism of photosynthesis. The first is work of Nile. Van Nile in the year 1931 proved that purple and green sulfur bacteria, they use hydrogen sulfide and CO2 to synthesize carbohydrates. For the synthesis of carbohydrates, these two bacteria, purple and green sulfur bacteria, they use hydrogen sulfide and CO2 to synthesize carbohydrates. You can see here 6 CO2 plus 12 H2S, there is formation of a carbohydrate, there is a release of water and sulfur. So here in this case, they proved that at this place instead of H2O, hydrogen sulfide is used. From his observation, he postulated that in green plants, water is utilized in place of H2S and oxygen evolved in place of sulfur. Here, according from his observation, he postulated that in the higher plants, water is used in the place of H2S. At this place, water is used and oxygen is evolved in place of sulfur. At this place, oxygen is evolved. This is the work of Nile in the year 1931. Then afterwards, Rubens' confirmation. Rubens in the year 1941 confirmed it in the chlorella. Chlorella, it is an alga. He used water labeled with heavy oxygen, 18O2. This is a heavy isotope of oxygen, that is H2O. Oxygen, it is the heavy isotope of oxygen, that is 18O2. This leads to the currently accepted general equation of photosynthesis. By using this 18O2, that is H2 18O2, this led to the currently accepted equation of photosynthesis, that is 6CO2. Currently accepted equation is 6CO2 plus 12H2O. There is formation of a carbohydrate, 6H2O plus 6O2. In this case, he observed that the oxygen which was here, heavy water labeled with heavy oxygen was used. This water was used. Here you can see this is the water. At this place, there is 18O, heavy oxygen. Then afterwards, in the product, you can see here there is heavy oxygen. Means oxygen which is present in the water, it is given out. Oxygen which is evolved, it comes from the water. Here there is 18O. Here there is 18O. 18O is present in the water. 18O is present in the O2. It means that oxygen which is evolved in the process of photosynthesis, it comes from water. The oxygen evolved contains 18O2, thereby proving that oxygen evolved in photosynthesis comes from the water. This is the Rubens confirmation. Rubens in the year 1941 confirmed it in chlorella. He used a heavy water, or he used water labeled with heavy oxygen, heavy isotope of oxygen, that is 18O2, that is H2 18O2. His experiment led to the currently accepted general equation of photosynthesis, 6CO2 plus 12H2O. The present equation is 6CO2 plus 12H2O, C6H12O6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2. At this place, he used this heavy oxygen in the water molecule, and this 18O, it comes in the oxygen. From this, it is proved that oxygen which is evolved in the process of photosynthesis, it comes from water. Then Hill's experiment. Hill in the year 1937 demonstrated that isolated chloroplasts evolved oxygen. If these chloroplasts, these are isolated. These isolated chloroplasts, they evolve oxygen. When they are illuminated, when the light is provided to them, in presence of suitable electron acceptor, that is ferricyanide. If ferricyanide is added, here there are isolated chloroplasts, light is supplied, isolated chloroplasts, light is supplied, ferricyanide is supplied, and there is evolution of oxygen. Ferricyanide, it is an electron acceptor. Ferricyanide, when it accepts the electrons from the chloroplast, this is reduced to ferrocyanide. Ferricyanide is reduced to ferrocyanide by photolysis of water. Breakdown of water. Photolysis, lysis means breakdown. Photolysis means breakdown of water in presence of light. This is called as a Hill reaction. Thus, Hill reaction proves that, what this proves? In photosynthesis, oxygen is released from water. Oxygen is released from water, not from CO2. Electrons for reduction of CO2. Electrons for reduction of CO2 into carbohydrates, these are obtained from breakdown of water. Oxygen is released by photolysis of water. Electrons are also released by the photolysis of water. Hill's experiment, Hill in the year 1937 demonstrated that isolated chloroplasts evolved oxygen when they are illuminated, light is given, in presence of a suitable electron acceptor ferricyanide. This ferricyanide accepts the electrons and it is reduced to ferrocyanide by photolysis of water. By breakdown of water, electrons are released which are accepted by this ferricyanide. This is called as a Hill reaction. This Hill reaction proves that in photolysis, oxygen is evolved from water. Electrons for reduction of CO2 are obtained from photolysis of water. This is the Hill's experiment. The next scientist, Arnon. What is the Arnon's contribution in the photosynthesis? According to the Arnon, in photosynthesis, light energy is converted into the chemical energy. Here, chlorophyll containing plant, suppose this is a leaf, this is illuminated, this is the light. Light energy, the solar energy, it is converted into the chemical energy, and this energy is stored in the form of adenosine triphosphate, ATP. And this light energy, it is converted into the chemical energy. This chemical energy or this energy is stored in the form of adenosine triphosphate. NADH is formed as a hydrogen donor. In this process, in the light reaction, here NADP, it is converted into NADPH. This acts as a hydrogen donor. Here NADPH is formed as a hydrogen donor. This is used in the reduction of, for the reduction of CO2. He discovered that NADP means nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate. Nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate. This is present in the chloroplast. This accepts hydrogen to form, when hydrogens are added, this is converted into NADPH. NADPH acts as a hydrogen donor in the dark reaction, in the next step of photosynthesis, in the dark reaction for the reduction of CO2. According to Arnon, in the photosynthesis, light energy is converted into the chemical energy. Energy is stored in the form of adenosine triphosphate. NADPH is formed as a hydrogen donor. He discovered that NADPH present in the chloroplast accepts hydrogens to form NADPH. NADPH, it is used as a hydrogen donor in the dark reaction for the reduction of CO2 into carbohydrates. This is the Arnon's contribution. The next point is Moderno concept. What is the Moderno concept of mechanism of photosynthesis? In Moderno concept, process of photosynthesis is an oxidation reduction process. This is oxidation as well as reduction process in which water is oxidized to oxygen and CO2 is reduced to form sugars. Photosynthesis, it is an oxidation reduction process in which water is oxidized to evolve oxygen and CO2 is reduced to form carbohydrates. It consists of two successive series of reactions. These are two major steps, light reaction and dark reaction. The first reaction requires light. Here as it is called as a light reaction. This requires a light or it occurs in presence of light. This is a light reaction. Other reaction, first reaction requires a light. It is called as Hill reaction. This is also called Hill reaction. Second reaction does not require light, no light. And that's why this is called as a dark reaction. Second reaction does not require a light and this is called as a dark reaction or Blackman's reaction. Light reaction is a photochemical reaction. This is a photochemical reaction in which water is oxidized to release the oxygen. There is a breakdown of water, there is a hydrolysis of water, and due to the breakdown of water, there is a release of oxygen. Dark reaction is a biochemical reaction in which CO2 is reduced to form the sugars. CO2 is reduced to form the carbohydrates. Moderno concept, or in the Moderno concept, the process of photosynthesis, it is an oxidation reduction reaction. Water is oxidized to release oxygen. CO2 is reduced to form the carbohydrates. It consists of two successive series of reactions, two major steps. The first is called light reaction or the Hill reaction. This requires a light. Second reaction does not require a light. This is called as a dark reaction or Blackman reaction. Light reaction is a photochemical reaction in which water is oxidized to form oxygen. Dark reaction is a biochemical reaction in which CO2 is reduced to form the carbohydrates. Then we shall see the details of this light reaction. Light reaction occurs in the granular region of the chloroplast. While studying the structure of a chloroplast, we have seen that such thylakoids are arranged one above the other. They form a structure. This is called as a granum. So in the granular regions of a chloroplast, this light reaction occurs. It involves absorption of light energy by photosynthetic pigments. We know that photosynthetic pigments, these are present in the membranes of these thylakoids. This is a thylakoid. These thylakoids are placed one above the other to form a granum. In the membranes of thylakoids, photosynthetic pigments are present. They absorb light energy. This absorbed light energy is converted into chemical energy in the form of adenosine triphosphate. Here there is formation of adenosine triphosphate. Means this light energy absorbed by the photosynthetic pigments, it is converted into the chemical energy in the form of adenosine triphosphate. Photolysis of water, formation of reducing power as a NADP, and evolution of oxygen, it occurs in the light reaction. Just now we have seen that photolysis of water. There is a breakdown of water. Breakdown of water in presence of light. Formation of reducing power as NADPH. Evolution of oxygen. This occurs in the light reaction. Light reaction occurs in the granular region of the chloroplast. It involves absorption of light energy by photosynthetic pigments. Light energy is converted into chemical energy in the form of adenosine triphosphate. Photolysis of water, breakdown of water, and evolution of O2, as well as formation of NADPH. This occurs in the light reaction. Then photoexcitation of chlorophyll A. Photoexcitation of chlorophyll A. chlorophyll A molecule which has absorbed photons having energy, that is having quantum energy, it is energy rich excited state and electron is boosted to higher energy level. Here you can see this is a chlorophyll molecule. Photons, when it absorbs the photons of light, here you can see that when energy rich electrons are, or when chlorophyll A molecule, when it absorbs the photons of light having quantum energy, is energy rich excited state. This is the excited state of a chlorophyll molecule. Why it is excited? It absorbs the photons of light. They are energy rich and they are present in the excited state. Electron is boosted to higher energy level. This electron is boosted to higher energy level. When energy rich electrons are emitted by chlorophyll molecule, then these electrons are given out. You can see here, this electron is given out. Excess amount of energy which is present in the chlorophyll molecule, it is given out along with the electron. This electron is expelled. Expelled electrons are accepted by many electron carriers. Here there are different carriers, X, Y, etc., etc. That we are going to see in detail afterwards. Expelled electrons are accepted by many electron carriers during phosphorylation. Photophosphorylation means there is formation of ATP in presence of light. This is called as photophosphorylation. When light source is turned off, excited molecule comes to the original position. Means when the electrons are, when light source is turned off, this comes to the ground state. This is a ground state. When light is turned off, this chlorophyll molecule comes to the ground state. Here you can see that when this chlorophyll molecule expels the electron, here you can see this becomes positive. In this case, photoexcitation of chlorophyll A, which has absorbed photons having quantum energy, is energy rich excited state. Here this chlorophyll molecule accepts the photons of light, this gets excited, it is having more energy. When energy rich electrons are emitted, these electrons are emitted, these are given out, it gets oxidized. This is the oxidized state of this chlorophyll molecule. This is the oxidized state of a chlorophyll molecule. When light is turned off, excited molecule comes to the ground state. This excited molecule, it comes to the ground state or stable condition. This is photoexcitation. Then reaction center. The light absorbing pigments are located in the thylakoid membrane. Just now we have seen that. Here this is a thylakoid, this is a granum, and in this granum these sacs are present. These are called thylakoids. In the membranes of thylakoids, pigments are present. Photosynthetic pigments are present in the membranes of thylakoids. They are arranged in the clusters of chlorophyll and accessory pigments along with special type of chlorophyll A molecule that we shall see. Here, this is P700. We shall see what is this P700. P700, it is a form of chlorophyll A which absorbs the light at 700 nm, would absorb the maximum light at 700 nm. There is another P680. This is the another form of chlorophyll A which absorbs the maximum light at 680 nm. This is called as P680. Around this P700, there are other pigments, other forms of chlorophyll A, then chlorophyll B, carotenoids, xanthophylls, etc. These are called accessory pigments. Here you can see P700, it is a form of chlorophyll A which is having maximum absorption at 700 nm. Around this, in this group, around the P700, there are other pigments, that is other forms of the chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, carotenoids, xanthophylls, etc. There is formation of this group. This is called as a reaction center. P680 chlorophyll A molecule that shows maximum absorption at 680. P700 chlorophyll A molecule which showing maximum absorption at 700 nm. P680 and P700 molecules form reaction centers or photocenter. This is one reaction center, this is the another reaction center. They are forming the reaction centers where photochemical act occurs. Accessory pigments and other chlorophyll molecules absorb and transfer the solar energy to the reaction center. Reaction center, it is a cluster of chlorophyll molecule and accessory pigments. Here in this case, this is a one reaction center. All the pigments except this P700 in this group, all the pigments except P700, all these are called as accessory pigments. These are the accessory pigments. This is the reaction center, P700. Here, all the pigments, they absorb the light energy. This light energy, it is finally transferred to P700. It is finally transferred to the P700. These accessory pigments, they also absorb the light energy, and this light energy is finally collected in P680 where photochemical act occurs. So accessory pigments and other chlorophyll pigments, they absorb the light energy and they transfer the light energy to the reaction center. Here you can see that there are two reaction centers, P700 and P680. P700, it is a form of chlorophyll A having maximum absorption in the 700 nm. P600, it is the another form of chlorophyll A which absorbs the maximum light in the 680 nm. Around this P700, there are other accessory pigments, that is other forms of chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, xanthophyls, carotenoids, etc. All these accessory pigments absorb light energy and transfer to P700. Here also, all these pigments, they absorb the light energy and transfer to P680, which are the reaction centers. Then photosystems. Here you can see that P700 forms the photosystem first along with the molecules which absorb at or below the wavelength 700 nm. Just now we have seen. P700. P700 forms a photosystem first. In the photosystem first, the reaction center is P700. Here you say that there are accessory pigments. There are accessory pigments. P700 forms PS first, photosystem first, along with the pigment molecules which absorb light at or below 700. When light content are absorbed by photosystem first, energy-rich electrons are emitted from the reaction center. You must see the meaning of this word. These are the accessory pigments. Accessory pigments, they absorb light energy. This light energy is finally transferred to the reaction center, P700. When this P700 form of chlorophyll A absorbs the light energy, it expels extra amount of energy along with the electrons. When light content are absorbed by photosystem first, energy-rich electrons are emitted from the reaction center. From the reaction center, excess amount of energy is given out along with these electrons. These flow down a chain of electron carriers to NADP along with photon generated by splitting of water. We shall see the meaning of this. Here these electrons are given out. Excess amount of energy, it is given out along with the electrons. These electrons are accepted by electron carriers. These electrons, these are accepted by electron carriers or chain of electron carriers to NADP. These electrons are given to NADP and there is formation of NADPH. Electrons are given out, protons are added by photolysis of water, and there is formation of NADPH. These flow down chain of electron carriers to NADP along with the photons produced by splitting of water, photolysis of water. This results in the formation of NADPH. Hydrogens attached to NADP, this is used for the reduction of CO2 in the dark reaction. NADP is called as a reducing power. This is called as a reducing power. Sometimes a question is asked, which is a reducing power? NADPH, it is a reducing power. This is a reducing power. It is used for the reduction of CO2 in the dark reaction. Photosystem first is involved both cyclic and non-cyclic photophosphorylation. ही जी फोटोसिस्टीम फर्स्ट आहे ही सायक्लिक फोटोफॉस्फोरायलेशन मध्ये पण येते आणि नॉन सायक्लिक फोटोफॉस्फोरायलेशन मध्ये सुद्धा इन्व्हॉल्व झालेली आहे. दॅट वी आर गोइंग टू सी later on. So photosystem first, P700 is the reaction center. These are the accessory pigments. All these absorb light energy given to P700, expels electron, excess amount of energy is given out along with the electrons. These electrons are moving in the cyclic manner or non-cyclic manner. These are used for the reduction of NADP into NADPH. For these, hydrogens are supplied by splitting of water. NADPH is called as a reducing power. Hydrogens from this NADPH are used for the reduction of CO2 in the dark reaction. This is a photosystem first. Then we shall see the photosystem second. P680 along with the pigment molecules. These are the accessory pigments. P680 forms the photosystem second along with the accessory pigments along with the other pigment molecules which absorb light at 680 or below 680. This system brings about photolysis of water and release of oxygen. Here in this case electrons are given out, etc. These are moving through carriers, different carriers. Carrier 1, 2, 3, etc. We shall see the details of it later on. And in this case, there is photolysis of water, breakdown of water. In this act, photosystem second absorbs light, electrons are released, and chlorophyll molecule is oxidized. Electrons produced by, emitted or given out by P680, that is photosystem second, are ultimately trapped by P700. हे जे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स याच्यापासून गेलेले आहेत, these are again trapped by P700. Electrons are given out, these are not cycled back, but these are given to the P700 in the photosystem first. This oxidizes, photosystem second, this oxidizes 680 regains electrons by photolysis of water. Oxidized form of P680, when it is oxidized, when it gives out electrons, this get oxidized. Oxidized P680 regains, again it receives electrons by photolysis of water, breakdown of water. Here you can see that 4 molecules of H2O gives 4 hydrogens and 4 OH ions. These 4 OH ions, they produce 4 OH atoms or 4 OH plus 4 electrons. 4 OH, this one, gives 2 molecules of water plus this oxygen. 4 H2, 4 molecules of water, 2 molecules of water here, and this oxygen is released. And these electrons again are given to P680, and at this place there is evolution of oxygen. In this case, you can see that oxygen which is evolved comes from the water, not from CO2. It comes from the water. This is the photosystem second. Then we shall proceed towards the photophosphorylation. We shall see the meaning of this word. Photo means light. Phosphorylation means synthesis of ATP. Synthesis of ATP molecules from ADP and inorganic phosphate using light energy in presence of chlorophyll A is called as photophosphorylation. In the simple words, photophosphorylation means synthesis of ATP in presence of light by chlorophyll A molecule. Synthesis of ATP molecule from ADP and inorganic phosphate by using light energy in presence of chlorophyll A is called photophosphorylation. Synthesis of ATP in presence of light, this is called as photophosphorylation. Phosphorylation means formation of ATP. Photophosphorylation means formation of ATP in presence of light. It takes place in two forms. There are two forms of photophosphorylation. By two forms, the ATP synthesis takes place in presence of light. Cyclic photophosphorylation and non-cyclic photophosphorylation. You can see the cyclic photophosphorylation. This is a cyclic photophosphorylation. This cyclic photophosphorylation involves only photosystem first. This is the photosystem first. Here there are different pigments. This is P700. This is the P700. In this case, here you can see that accessory pigments, they absorb the light energy. This is given to the reaction center P700. This gets excited. Excess amount of energy is given out along with the electrons. These electrons are accepted by FRS, means pyridoxine reducing substance. FRS means pyridoxine reducing substance. Then these electrons are given to pyridoxine. From pyridoxine, electrons are accepted by cytochrome B6. During the transfer of electrons, they lose energy. This lost energy is used for the formation of one molecule of adenosine triphosphate. इलेक्ट्रॉन्स मधली जी एनर्जी लॉस होते ती एटीपी तयार करण्यासाठी वापरली जाते. फ्रॉम सायटोक्रोम B6, electrons are transferred to cytochrome F. Here also, electrons loss energy. This is used for the formation of again one molecule of ATP. From cytochrome F, electrons are transferred to plastocyanine. From plastocyanine to P700. Thus, electrons which are given out from this P700 or photosystem first, these are cycled back. These are coming back to its original position. This is called as cyclic photophosphorylation. Cyclic photophosphorylation involves only photosystem first. Elimination of photosystem first caused expulsion of energy-rich electrons. Energy-rich electrons are given out. These electrons move continuously out of the reaction center P700. याच्यापासून continuously electrons असे transfer होतात. Electrons are transferred through series of electron carriers. These are the electron carriers. These are transferred to series of electron carriers and back to P700. Electrons from P700 are transferred to FRS, then to FD. FRS means pyridoxine reducing substance. Then this is the pyridoxine. From FD, pyridoxine, electrons are transferred to cytochrome B6. This is the cytochrome B6. During the transfer of electrons from pyridoxine to cytochrome F, energy is lost, which is used for the formation of ATP molecule. From cytochrome F to cytochrome B6 to cytochrome F, again there is formation of one ATP molecule. Thus, in this case, or during the transfer of electrons, energy from the electrons is utilized for the formation of ATP molecule from ADP plus inorganic phosphate. From pyridoxine to cytochrome F, cytochrome B6, sorry, from cytochrome B6 to cytochrome F, in these two steps, electrons lost energy. It is used for the formation of one ATP molecule in each reaction. Electrons from cytochrome B6 are transferred to cytochrome F. During this transfer also 1 ATP is formed. Electrons from cytochrome F are transferred to plastocyanin and then back to P700, which is a reaction center. The cyclic electron flow is accompanied by phosphorylation of ADP. Phosphorylation of ADP means addition of phosphate. Addition of phosphate to ADP to form ATP. Phosphorylation means addition of phosphate to yield 2 ATP molecules per electron transfer. In this case, this is 1 ATP and this is the second ATP. Per transfer of electrons, 2 ATP molecules are generated. This is known as cyclic photophosphorylation. This is called as cyclic photophosphorylation. Photolysis of water, evolution of oxygen does not take place in cyclic photophosphorylation. Here in the photosystem first, P700 is the reaction center. Here there are accessory pigments. They absorb light energy, transfer the light energy to P700. This gets excited. Electrons are given out. Electrons are accepted by FRS. Then pyridoxine, then cytochrome B6, cytochrome F, plastocyanin, and these are cycled back, coming to the original position. During the transfer of electrons from pyridoxine to cytochrome B6, 1 ATP molecule is produced. When these are transferred from cytochrome B6 to cytochrome F, again another molecule of ATP is produced. Thus, 2 ATP molecules are produced per electron transfer. Photolysis of water and evolution of oxygen does not take place in the cyclic photophosphorylation. Then another type of phosphorylation, this is called as non-cyclic photophosphorylation. In this case, photosystem first and photosystem second, both are involved. This is a photosystem second, this is a photosystem first. Here you can see P680, it is the reaction center in photosystem second. We shall start from the photosystem second. Here these are the accessory pigments. All they absorb light energy and transfer to P680, which is a reaction center. Electrons are given out. These electrons are accepted by primary acceptor. This is a PO15. This is a primary acceptor. Then these electrons are transferred to plastoquinone, then to cytochrome B6. This is a cytochrome B6. Cytochrome complex. During the transfer of electrons from cytochrome B6 to plastocyanin, they lose energy, which is used for the formation of ATP molecule. Then these electrons are transferred to photosystem second, that is P700. These are not cycled back to this place. These are originating here. These are not coming here. But these are transferred to P700. From the P700 is the reaction center. Again it absorbs the light energy. Electrons are given out. These electrons are accepted by primary acceptor, FES protein. These are transferred to pyridoxine. FD means pyridoxine. Here, from this pyridoxine, electrons are given to NADP, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate, and this is reduced to NADPH. Enzyme is NADP reductase. In this case, from the pyridoxine, electrons are transferred for the reduction of NADP, and that's why NADP is reduced to NADPH. Thus, electrons which are given out from P680 do not come back to the original position, but transferred to P700. So it is a non-cyclic electron transfer. Then you see here details step by step. This non-cyclic electron transfer involves both photosystem first and photosystem second. This is photosystem second, this is the photosystem first. In this case, electron transfer chain starts with the release of electrons from photosystem first. These electrons are given out. In this, high energy electrons released from photosystem second do not come back to photosystem second, but passing through series of electron carriers reach to photosystem first, which in turn donate it to reduce NADP to NADPH. Means electrons are not coming back. Electrons are transferred to other photosystem, and these electrons are used for the reduction of NADP to NADPH. Electron deficient photosystem second brings, याच्यामधून इलेक्ट्रॉन्स गेल्यानंतर याच्यामध्ये इलेक्ट्रॉनची कमतरता असते. इलेक्ट्रॉन दिस बिकम्स इलेक्ट्रॉन डिफिशियंट. मग ते इलेक्ट्रॉन्स कुठून येतात? त्या ठिकाणी देर इज फोटोलिसिस ऑफ वॉटर, ब्रेकडाउन ऑफ वॉटर. हियर वॉटर मॉलिक्यूल इज ब्रेकडाउन, 2 electrons are released, 2 hydrogens are released, oxygen is evolved. These electrons are again given to P680. P680, which is electron deficient, it receives the electrons by photolysis of water, breakdown of water. Here, these protons, electrons are given to this. These protons, these are used for the reduction of NADP. NADP च्या रिडक्शन साठी या इलेक्ट्रॉन ट्रान्सफर चेन मधले इलेक्ट्रॉन्स वापरले जातात आणि हे प्रोटॉन्स वापरले जातात. Thus, there is formation of NADPH. Thus, during the photochemical reaction, photolysis of water takes place. O2 is released. या ठिकाणी photolysis of water takes place. This O2 is released, and ATP and NADPH are formed. तर या ठिकाणी काय काय तयार होतं? फोटोलिसिस ऑफ वॉटर तयार झाल्यामुळं या ठिकाणी ऑक्सिजन मॉलिक्यूल तयार होतो. या ठिकाणी हायड्रोजन्स आणि इलेक्ट्रॉन्स तयार झाल्यामुळं NADPH मॉलिक्यूल तयार होतो. त्याचप्रमाणे काही स्टेप्समध्ये त्या ठिकाणी ATP तयार होतो. देयर इज फॉर्मेशन ऑफ ATP मॉलिक्यूल्स. Thus, in the non-cyclic electron transfer, electrons which are given by photosystem second, they do not come to back to original position, but these are transferred to photosystem first. You see it once again because it is little bit difficult. This is a photosystem first, receives electrons, receives photons of light, expels electron, accepted by primary acceptor PO15, then transferred to plastoquinone. PQ means plastoquinone, then to cytochrome B6. Here there is a cytochrome complex where there is formation of one molecule of ATP by using energy from electrons. Then these electrons are transferred to plastocyanine, and then these are transferred to P700 in the photosystem second. In the photosystem second, accessory pigment they absorb light energy, transferred to P700. It also expels electrons, accepted by primary acceptor, iron sulfur protein. Then these are transferred to pyridoxine. From the pyridoxine, these electrons are given to NADP. This NADP is converted into NADPH. At this place, these electrons, 2 electrons, and these protons produced by photolysis of water, these are used for the formation of NADPH. Here, या ठिकाणी काय काय तयार होतं? फोटोलिसिस ऑफ वॉटर मध्ये ऑक्सिजन तयार होतो. त्याचप्रमाणे ATP फॉर्मेशन होतं काही ठिकाणी, काही स्टेप्स मध्ये. There is formation of NADPH, which is a reducing power, which is used for the reduction of CO2 in the dark reaction. ATP, NADPH molecules function as vehicle for transferring the light energy into the dark reaction. म्हणजे CO2 चं रिडक्शन करण्यासाठी डार्क रिॲक्शन मध्ये CO2 चं रिडक्शन करण्यासाठी ATP आणि NADPH चा वापर केला जातो in the dark reaction for the fixation of CO2, leading to the formation of carbohydrates. This is about the non-cyclic protophosphorylation. Then ATP synthesis. ATP synthesis occurs by chemiosmosis. Proton gradient develops across the thylakoid membrane. Here this is the thylakoid. This is the thylakoid membrane. Here there is a proton gradient. Here there is a higher concentration of oxygen. Higher concentration of H plus ions. There is a higher concentration of protons. Proton gradient develops across the thylakoid membrane. More hydrogen ions accumulate in the lumen of this thylakoid than in the stroma. हा स्ट्रोमा आहे, हा ग्रॅनमचा पार्ट आहे thylakoid membrane. Energy released by protons when they diffuse across the thylakoid membrane into the stroma is used for the synthesis of ATP. ज्या वेळेला हे हायड्रोजन आयन्स when they cross the thylakoid membrane, when they cross the thylakoid membrane, there is formation of adenosine triphosphate. There is formation of, there is synthesis of ATP. Here, ATP synthesis occurs by chemiosmotic hypothesis. By chemiosmosis, proton gradient develops across the thylakoid membrane. Proton difference. There is a difference. More hydrogen ions are accumulated inside the lumen of thylakoid. Energy released by protons, when these protons cross the thylakoid membrane, they lose energy. This lost energy is used for the synthesis of adenosine triphosphate. Then significance of light reaction. ह्या लाईट रिॲक्शन मध्ये काय तयार होतं किंवा याचा सिग्निफिकन्स काय किंवा याचा यूज काय. लाईट रिॲक्शन गिव्स राईज टू 2 इम्पॉर्टंट प्रोडक्ट्स. आतापर्यंत लाईट रिॲक्शन मध्ये काय काय तयार झालं आपण पाहिलेलं आहे. एनर्जी रिच adenosine triphosphate, reducing power in the form of NADPH. Both are utilized in the dark reaction of photosynthesis. म्हणजे ATP आणि NADPH सायक्लिक आणि नॉन सायक्लिक फोटोफॉस्फोरायलेशन मध्ये जे तयार होतात, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज अ रिड्युसिंग पॉवर. याचा उपयोग डार्क रिॲक्शन मध्ये, पुढच्या रिॲक्शन मध्ये फॉर द रिडक्शन ऑफ CO2 साठी केला जातो. सो हियर इन द लाईट रिॲक्शन 2 इम्पॉर्टंट प्रोडक्ट्स ATP and NADPH. Energy rich ATP is produced, reducing power NADPH is produced. Both are used in the dark reaction for the reduction of CO2 into the carbohydrates. This is about the significance of light reaction. Thank you friends. आपल्याला जर हा व्हिडिओ आवडला असेल तर कृपया लाईक करा, शेअर करा आणि सबस्क्राईब करा. धन्यवाद.